Shaping ability of different single-file rotary systems in simulated S-shaped canals by a new investigation approach. An in vitro study conducted by Dr. Madarati and colleagues. The premise for the study was that they wanted to compare different systems and their centering ability. Why is centering ability important? Because files normally have the tendency to regain their original straight shapes, and this will cause an excessive removal of inner dentin, which subsequently leads to ledge formation, zipping, perforations, which may influence the long-term outcome. So they compared four different systems: the reciproc blue, the one curve, and Fanta wave one. They prepared them in simulated resin blocks S-shape. They simulated S-shapes in resin blocks up to size 25, and they had the results of the mean deviation was that there was no significant difference among the systems at four different levels. And they also proposed a new approach, replacing the mean deviation with greatest deviation in each third. The coronal third, there was no significant difference between the systems. This may be because the stresses are exerted equally in this straight part of the canal. Middle third, one curve had the least greatest deviation, and also in this middle third, the most deviations happened in this third. In the apical third, one curve system also had the least mean deviation. The time, the quickest was wave one and one curve, and the slowest was Fanta system. Then the authors explained why, or they explained why each system had these kind of effect on the centering ability because of their cross sections, of course, and the different wires they contain. They're made of. Conclusions that can be made carefully to this study is that there is no difference between the rotary and the reciprocating movements systems in terms of centering ability. Also that wave one gold and one curve are quicker than other systems compared in this study, but these should be taken within the limitations of this study, which are this is a two-dimensional imaging and no three-dimensional measurements were taken, and also this was done in resin blocks. A more predictable result would be if it was made in extracted teeth. Thank you for listening.